Sophomores, welcome to week 8 of Multimedia Design, and this week we're going to be working on your first draft of your with poem. So by Sunday, you should turn in your first draft of your Where I'm From poem. So we already started this at cohort, you already recorded it, you learned some of those effects with me, so you should be well on your way into making this first draft. Remember the 4 elements that I am going to be looking for when I listen to your projects. So the first being your vocal, so that is the poem that you already recorded. So we kind of already did that part. Remember that you have the option of cutting certain parts out of those vocals and maybe putting them in other tracks to make them stand out more, or if you want to add pauses or whatever it is that you want to do, remember that you have that option. The second element is your music. Remember that you should have background music to your poem. But when you put in this background music, make sure that you take down that volume. So you want to make sure that I am able to listen to your poem, not just the music. So I should be able to listen to both. The third element is your sound effects. So make sure that you're adding in sound effects that go well with your poem and kind of make certain things stand out that are meant to stand out. Your fourth and final element is sound escape. So it's more of those abstract sounds that you're going to be adding in order to add more feeling and in order to just make other things stand out in a different way. Also, due Sunday, you'll have a weekly quiz. And this weekly quiz is just one question. It's a free answer question, and it's just for you to have a space to tell me things that you're still unsure about or things that may not be going so well with your project. So I'm aware of those things and I can help you out before you turned in your final draft. After you watch this video, you'll have an editing, mixing, and more video to watch, and it just covers other elements that you can use in your poem. So whether you want to mix certain things or you want to edit other things out or maybe work with certain effects, it will go a little bit more in depth over those, and it'll just be an added on element to your poem so that you can make it even more amazing. So let's walk through Canvas about some of the things that you have to do. So this is your week 8 module, so you'll start out with your video, which is the one that you're watching right now, and then you have your editing, mixing, and effects rack video, which again just goes over more in depth some of those effects that you want to be using in your project. And then you'll be working for the whole week on your first draft of your Where I'm From. If you start working and you feel like you cannot find your sound, remember that you turned it in on week 7. So on the week 7 with recording session submission, you should have turned in that WAV file of your poem. So if you can't find it, you can always go there and download it again. So you'll be working on that first draft, you'll turn it in, and I'll give you feedback again no later than Tuesday. And then you have your week 8 quiz, and I'll give you a little preview. So again, it's just one question and it's a free answer question. Make sure to put a lot of effort and thought into this because this is the way that I'm able to help you out. So it says, please list 2 or more questions you have about the project or specific parts of your project that you'd like us to give you feedback on. So anything that you're unsure about, anything that you need help with, just make sure that you are listing it here so that I am able to help you out. Once you are done with this, you'll be done for week 8. So are there any questions at this time? Yes.
What resources do I have can I search on to make sound effects or music that I'm not entirely sure where to find?
Okay, so remember that your activity prompt, there is 4 websites listed, and those 4 websites are websites where you can go in and get free sounds. So you can get free sound effects, you can get free music, you can get those wide range of things that you need for your project.
Can I use music from YouTube?
We cannot use music from YouTube. So we get into copyright issues and we want to avoid that. That's why I gave you 4 websites that you have access to free music. So if there's no more questions at this time, that's it for this week, and see you next week.